you guys hear me? Let me know. I'm just going to be pulling myself together a little bit here while I wait. And let's see. I'm just going to do a few things. Here's my roller. Let's see. Can you guys let me know if you hear me? That would be awesome. All right. Okay, let's see. Take a quick minute to type in the chat that you're here. Let me know. And where you're listening from or watching from. Oh, hang on. Okay, Ezra's going to be here in a minute. And while I'm waiting for Ezra, I'm just going to... Oh, you know what I don't have on is my lights. Okay, hang on a second. Get my lights going. All right. So, how's everybody doing today? Everybody good? I am doing okay. I am here. And part of the reason for that, just here feeling is I just got some bad news about my dad. And so I'm kind of just, waiting to see what's going to happen. But, things don't really look that good. So, but a good place to be when things like that happen is crafting. No, you're fine, Ezra. It's totally fine. Everybody's real quiet right now, so not a problem though. Oh, that was weird. Can you hear me, Ez? All right. Well, that's a little off center, but that's totally fine. So today, all right, great. So today, or last week, we worked on this memory, the start of a memory book for Todd and all of his little keepsakes that his mom gave to him. And so we've got a few pages done, and these pages were the idea for these pages came from Tamar Perry of Tamar Perry Art. And they're really fun pages because they not only are large and, have a lot of space to work with, they also they're all pockets. So, whoops, something's going on here. So, for any keepsakes that are just, weird or don't fit on a page or something like that, these are perfect. So you can just tuck, more photos or whatever it is that you want to inside of there. So, one thing that I want to work on is I want to actually create another space for stuff. And this space would be more like, let's see. What this is going to be is it's going to be an accordion file. Now, I made an accordion file a while back, if you remember, a few weeks back, and it was the one that opens like this, and I don't have it in front of me, but it actually is a file that it was something that I made. I'm sorry, I'm kind of zoned out right here. It was actually something that I made for my Halloween journal. And if you guys want to see it, just say. But otherwise, I'm going to assume that you guys remember this. And looks like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's do 4.5. Oops, 4.5. Actually, I don't want to cut these. I'm so glad I didn't cut these yet. Okay, so, and basically what it was for it was for ephemera. And so this time it's just going to be another place to have photos. And so what we're going to start with are these envelopes that are cut on both ends. And I believe that I cut these last time when I was making that other thing. So it doesn't matter if they're window envelopes or not. It really just doesn't matter at all. So I'm just going to fold these in half. And I'm going to use this brayer. All right. And I want to, I think, staple this. But let me think really quick how I want to do this. Yeah, I think I can do that. Whoops. And for this, I'm just going to staple it once here in the middle. It doesn't even have to be a big staple or anything, but I'm going to use my staple board and line up these lines here with the spine that I just... No, this isn't right. That is not right. Oh, here it is. Gotcha. And yeah, this is exactly it. So I'm just going to line up my my spine where I folded it with the lines here and here. And then I'm going to just put a small staple in here. And it's not a very good staple. For some reason, I'm not really good at stapling, and I don't really know why. But anyhow, it must be like some kind of a weird technique that I do that nobody else does, because my staples never come out nice and flat. Oh, maybe this is why, though. Hang on 1 second. This could be why. Because I guess this... Okay. I didn't realize that I needed to turn this, and I really don't know how to turn this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go with a large staple just for good measure until I can learn how to do that. Oop, upside down. Hey, Kelcat. How you doing? Oh, Kelcats. Welcome. So glad you're here. And I've just proven myself right again with the staples. Oh well. The staple is less important, honestly, than what I'm actually doing. So what I want to do is, let's see, different pencil. Well, hang on. Kelcats, do you junk journal? And how did you hear about this? Was it like from an email I sent out or something, or? All right, so I'm going to make these. These little guys here. And it looks like, I mean, they're off center, but that's not that big of a deal, okay? Because it's not going to, you're not going to be able to tell that. Oh, nice. Awesome. So glad you're here. That retreat was so fun. I just love those. They're just really great. Okay. Let's see. Maybe make this a little bit bigger. What was your favorite class from the retreat? Oh, good. I'm glad. I know. That's the big thing for me is I really just like to, repurpose things. So today I'm repurposing some envelopes. Just, junk mail envelopes. And everything I make isn't necessarily like repurposed, stuff that I would have thrown away, but I do incorporate it in a lot. I really enjoy doing that. And for me, I don't know, I feel like I never can use enough of it, but if I end up giving these as gifts, not everybody, sorry about that noise, not everybody enjoys, oops, those are off center, aren't they? Enjoys old junk mail in their in their junk journal. So sorry. Oh yeah, Monique's stuff is just really fantastic, and I really enjoy her classes. And she's got, matter of fact, the first time I only met her, gosh, probably last year, and I was drawn in by her style, because I never really had anyone that had the same style as me, or a style that I felt was, was similar to my own. So I was really glad to meet her, and we've been working together ever since. Oh, you didn't miss anything. Yeah. Yeah, Monique's, like I said, Monique's classes are really good. And she comes up with some really interesting stuff. I haven't watched that one yet either because once I got done with, uh, once I got finished with the retreat, I had to move on and, start working on some other things that had fallen by the wayside. Oh yeah, Tamar's Pockets. That's the project that I did. I based this off of last time. What I worked on last time. Oh, there's some stuff in there. So, in case you didn't catch it before, I am making a accordion pocket, and it's just a simple one, you know. And if you want like a really good set of instructions, hey Kelly, um, if you want a really good set of instructions, you can refer back to uh, a Twitch stream that I did a couple of. Hey Nicole, um, a Twitch stream that I did a few weeks ago where I actually made it a little bit better, but this one's just a simple one. And all it is 3 envelopes stapled here and then glued, down the, like right here, glued together. Yeah, I like these too. Do you mean this project, or do you mean the streams, or what? Kelcat. Kelcats. Sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. So I think what I want to do before I put this in, both. Yeah, these afternoons are really fun. They're long, they go long, about 2 hours, and they're not really tutorials or anything like that. They're just times to bring, your own crafts, and we can craft together. And it's just a chill time that we have to just hang out. Um, for those of you that are regulars or those that plan to be, I just want to let you know that. Oh, Kelly, I'm so glad that you made it though. Um, let's see. Oh, gotcha. I know what you mean. Um, I should say that there might be some times when I'm hit and miss here. I don't want to be, but we've got some family things happening, and my dad is sick, and so I don't know how much that's going to take me away from my normal regular stuff that I do. I hope not much, but it's kind of inevitable, I think, that it will. And so I just want you guys to know that I'm not skipping out on you guys or flaking or anything. It's just I've got some things that could be coming up that might affect my streams. And you know, it's just life. You know what I mean? Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, you know, I mean, people get old, you know, and stuff, and it's just kind of like that. So here's how this comes out, is like this. Oh, this last one is, it shouldn't have been glued all the way down. It should have just been glued here in the middle, but it's fine. I mean, I guess it's the same over here too. Just what that does when it's glued all the way down is that it creates, you know, less of a stretch for the pocket, but it's fine. And so I think I want to make some kind of a closure here. So I'll show you how to make a real quick one. And I'm just going to use the scrap. Yeah, I know. I know. Life happens to all of us. It just does. And so, you know, we just do the best we can. And that's, you know, that's what Ezra and I are going to do. We're going to do the best we can to get here. Because the truth is that, you know, these times are relaxing, you know, and all that. But, you know, can't always get what you want, right? Okay, so I think what I'm going to make are a couple of these little circles. You can't see this one very well. I should have probably done this one in a different color, and maybe that's what I'll do. So let me just grab a piece of white. All right, here's some white, and I think I'm going to double this one. Oops, that's too big. I think I'm going to double this one because it's not very heavy cardstock, so I'll just do 2 of those. Oops. Okay. And, let me grab some brads real quick. If only. Oh, I know where they are. Ideally, I would use a different color, but since I don't have a different color of brads, I'm just going to go ahead and use this, and perhaps just maybe just let's see. Hold on. I just got to think while I'm doing that because I don't want to cut my finger. Maybe I could do something like put buttons or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Welcome to another episode of What Will She Do? Cussy cutting. I think that's so funny. All right, so there's that one. And let's do this one. I think it's funny because, you know, some people just don't, they just aren't loving cutting with scissors. Some people really find it, you know, to be relaxing. And I tend to be one of those people um, that is okay with stuff like that. Okay, we're going to set this guy aside. And let me find my little page here. And so I'll go ahead and just pop this guy into here. And I don't know if I want to do much more than just maybe do it about 1 inch in. All right. Go ahead and just maybe I make this a little bit. Do I have a tiny little pair of scissors? Yes, I do. So next month, I think after this one, I think I am going to maybe do a little golden book, a Christmas one. So if that's something that you're interested in and you would like to you'd like to either follow along or you know, whatever, just watch. Just know I'm going to be doing that. This is going to be a tricky one right here because I don't want to go through both pages. Just one. Yeah, so if you want to follow along and you have a little golden book, I won't tell you guys, you know, go buy one unless you're planning on doing it anyway, because it may not happen, but that is the plan that I'd like to start. And I got a couple on order actually. I have a Christmas one, and ooh, that's cute, isn't it? I have a Christmas one, and then I also have a Haunted Mansion one because I'm like that. And because it's my jam. So this is just some thick thread or string or whatever, and I'm just going to tie it. Yeah, sorry, Kelly, I did walk away to go grab this. And I also cannot remember what I was saying. So anyhow, I think I'll cut this off here. Okay. Well, okay, so what I was saying, I think, is that, you know, if you have a little golden book and you want to follow along if I do it, that would be great. It might not happen, so I don't want to have you guys go and, you know, and buy anything, because I would feel really bad if I told you to do that and then I couldn't do this. For those of you that are signed up for the Keepsake Gift Journal Challenge, that is going to happen. I may have to pre-record some of them, but you know, I just don't know yet. It doesn't take, you know, it's just going to be like an hour at 11 a.m. every day. So you know, I mean, but it just depends, you know. So, and really in the description of the the challenge, I did say that I might pre-record some of them. So, and I'm glad I said that because now here it looks like I may need to. So, anyhow, thanks, Kelcats. I really appreciate that a lot. I say that to people too. That family comes first. You always have to, do for your family before you do for me or, you know, or anyone else. And so I appreciate that, getting that grace too. So that's really cute, right? Can you guys see it close enough, or do you want me to get closer? Thank you, Kelcats. Kelly, you know what? I did a lot of my journals just out of paper in the beginning. Thank you, Ezra. So I probably didn't need this much string, but whatever. But anyways, that's just a quick way to make another storage. It's not beautiful, I mean, it could obviously be made out of better materials, that end up looking prettier, but we don't mind. We don't mind junk mail in our books. Yeah, it's real easy to do. And Kelcats, if you don't know this already, these Twitch streams are up for 14 days, right? On Twitch, my Twitch channel. But then we are what I usually do is I'm recording this right now. So what I usually do is upload this to YouTube, and then my Carly will my virtual assistant Carly will give it a thumbnail and do some other things to it and then publish it. So it will be up there, and it's in the Twitch playlist. Okay, so now that I've got most of this done, I still have this page to do. I still have some other places, that are open that I can do things with. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do yet. But I think I want to make a cover. And so I'll just do that right here. And I think I'm going to make it a chunky book. And the reason for that is because I want to be able to put a lot more inside of here. This won't be enough, I don't think. You know what, Kelcats? I'm not agoraphobic, and I stay home all the time. I am a huge homebody, and part of the reason why I don't know, I sort of refuse to leave my house. Not for any other reason except that, I've spent all my life going places for other people, and now if I do it, if I go somewhere, it's, because I want to go. You're printing a paint palette? That is so cool. I'm not sure I've been thinking about this, whether I want to get a 3D printer or not. And the reality is that it would just be another, thing for me to do and learn. And because I'm so squirrely, I probably wouldn't. It would probably just be like a cool thing in my studio. But I do want to, I do see the value of that. And yeah. So Right, yeah. You feel like you just got a diagnosis. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is make this one probably a 7 by 9, I think. Let me. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. This is 8.5 by um, 5.5. So maybe a 6 by 9 would be good. I think I'll cut here since it's just over 6. So that would be probably perfect. Now it's not that big of a deal if you have like a fold, you know. There's ways to reinforce that to make sure that it doesn't end up, you know, messing up your cover. And but I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. And you might notice that, you know, the corrugation is going this way. I don't care about that. It doesn't bother me. But what I do suggest you do if you are concerned about that is to cut another piece with the corrugation going the other way so that you can reinforce that. I might just do 2 layers of this because I've already got it sort of pre-done with the cardboard that I'm already using, but this isn't 18, so maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll just go with it. Yeah, I know, Ezra. It would, huh? I just, you know, I think we're just the same. You know, we just love gadgets and new things, but you know, the squirreliness kicks in and then we're off to something else, you know. And there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's just an ADHD thing, you know. It's nothing to feel bad about. It's just how it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw around this. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, that tool, you will love it once you get it. It's an amazing tool to have, and it makes life so much easier. And once you get it, you'll probably start making hard covers, rather than, you know, just cardstock, because you'll know how. And you'll be like, why am I not doing this? And then you'll start doing it. Yeah. I'm sorry you get panic attacks, Calcats. That sucks. Oops. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was just reading all your guys' comments. Um, do you use regular cardboard like this? Just corrugated cardboard, Kelly? It's funny. I don't know if any of you guys have been with me for the last, or if you were with me last year. But if you were, or even the year before, um, I wasn't doing junk journals at that time, but I always was fascinated with trying to figure out what to do with cardboard. So I'm super happy that I get to do this. All right, so now I got two 6 1/4, I guess, something like that, by 9. And then um, the next thing I need is I'm going to make this chunky, but not this chunky. So I need a kind of a wide spine. I think I'll do a 3-inch spine. So it'll be like a 3 by 9. Yeah, a lot of my crafts play well together too, and some of them just don't. I have a lot of crafts because I used to do all kinds of different workshops for handmade gifts, and so I had to have a lot of different skills, and it was a lot of fun. But it was too many things. It just felt like my mind was always cluttered. I mean, it still feels that way, but at least not when it comes to what I do, for a job. So, I'm grateful for that. Yeah, I was just putting up all my vinyl. I got a thing to put it all up on the wall because it was just getting everywhere. And now I feel like, I think I'm going to use it more like in my junk journaling. And so if you have any cool ideas, I mean, I only can think of using it like for words. But what else would you use it for, Calcats? Super interested always to see what everybody else is doing. Everybody's so creative. Isn't there like a meme with a lady that says that? I think she's the one that like critiques the recipes or something. She's really funny. All right, so now I've got what I need here to make a chunky journal that this can, be glued to the spine. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to cover it. So there's not really any paper this large that I have. So what I'm going to do is so I need it to be more than 9 this way. And let's see. Probably about 16 inches that way. So yeah, I guess I can just put 2 pieces of paper together. So I will be right back. And so I'm going to use two of these, and then I'll tape those together, and this should actually work out perfectly. Maybe, oops, maybe not. Oh, I know what. I know what. Maybe not this. So these are some that no, this isn't going to look very nice. Okay. I know what I can do though is I can take a portion of that and use it with these two. So that's what I'll do. Actually, this one looks nicer. Yeah, I ended up using, as far as resin goes, I ended up using UV resin, which I understand is not nearly as nice as using two-part resin, but I am impatient, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look. So that wasn't going to work, was it? Okay. All right. Just going to have to break down and cut another of these. And I guess I'll just make it about 4 inches. Oh, you're saying a vinyl roll for this? Huh. Is that what you would do? Huh. Okay, I am going to try that because I didn't want to cut the paper. So hang on a sec, I'll be right back. Wait a minute. I wonder if this is big enough. This is actually, oh my gosh, it is big enough. So this is a piece of faux leather, and I think it would work perfectly. Yep, experimenting time. Yes, that is what I'm going to be doing. Cool, thanks for the idea. I'm super stoked about that. So this particular faux leather is actually from Dollar Tree, and you know, it comes in just a short little swatch like this. I guess, I don't know if you'd call it a swatch, but anyway, it just comes in a small piece, so this is actually perfect for this chunky journal. Exactly, Kelly. Or Calcats, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I might be a content creator, but I am not nearly as creative as a lot of people, especially in this space. So I love to hear what people do and get new ideas and stuff. And I have no problem, giving credit to, where it's due because there's no new ideas. You know what I mean? But, not everybody has all of them. There aren't a lot of new ideas, I guess I should say. Although, it's definitely new to me to use vinyl for this. So, I think I don't want all that bulk, so I'm going to see if I can cut this easily. Wow, that's pretty easy to cut with a blade. Nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, any more? I'm sorry, Kelly. Yeah, anymore I shop my craft hoard. I have to. And that's, I guess, how I find out to, if find out what I can do with some of it that I used to have. I think maybe next year what I'm going to do is just take one Twitch stream each week to actually just make like a whole load of embellishments. So like one week I might do I saw somebody doing this the other day or earlier today, and they're specimen cards. Does anybody here use specimen cards or make them and use them in their journals? They're really cute. Yeah, I do that too, Nicole, because I mean, I might not be, for well, I know for a fact I'm not for everyone. But but it's a service to everybody if we can all find that person that we can learn from. So yeah, I do too. I forget too, Kelly, but usually I use them. I'll use the idea pretty quick afterward. So, and this community is really very giving. So, people don't seem to get upset like, "Oh, you used my idea." Because the reality is that everybody gets an idea from somewhere, right? So, you use them, Nicole? Okay. Good to know. So this is looking pretty, pretty, pretty good. What do you guys think? Man, this looks so much better than I thought it was going to look. Thanks again, Calcats. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome idea. The only thing about using this might be that there's going to be a certain amount of bulk involved, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, the Galaxy by Cal. Do you have a do you do workshops and stuff, Calcats? Is this your business to do junk journal stuff? Because if it is, I would like to talk with you. Okay. I am really, really liking this so much. And I think it's, it's not going to look, um, like grandma-ish or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with being a grandma, because I am one. But I just mean, for my husband, it's going to look, um, it'll have somewhat of a masculine quality to it. So, yeah. Oh, gotcha. No cameras. I get it. It's funny. I don't so much anymore, but it took a long time for me to not be nervous to do stuff like this, just to hop on and whatever. The truth is that I had no idea really what I was going to do today until like maybe about 10 minutes before I hopped on. So it comes a lot easier now, but I get it. What I don't like is this right here. It's kind of poking out like that. And I don't like that. Thank you so much. I really, really like it. So I'm not sure what I'll do with the cover. I might put something like raised. Sort of like, I'll show you my other one. So this is one that I made for, this is my October journal. And what I mean by raised is just something that just comes off the page a little bit. So, anyway, that's that. That's kind of what I'm patterning this one after. I guess this one's probably thicker, which it should be. I have a lot more to put inside of that one than this one, I think. I think that's a fantastic idea. Definitely. I have some generic duct tape here that I can use that I think would be good. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff from Calcats today. right. Calcats is on the ball. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that happens when you craft enough and you do lots of different crafts or whatever. You can sort of use those ideas in a lot of different crafting. I guess what I'm saying is like supplies and let's see. Supplies can always be used. Sorry, I'm thinking. Thinking. Yeah, I think I'll do this. So there's a lot of crossover with supplies. Yeah, everybody learns, from someone. I learned a lot of stuff if you guys are interested. I learned a lot of interesting ideas, though I haven't done a whole lot of them because I don't know, it's they're really cool ideas, but I guess I just don't quite know how to do it. I'd probably have to go back and watch the videos again. But treasure books. Do you guys anybody enjoy treasure books? That was actually one of the first, I think, experiences I had with junk journals. I feel like that's crooked or something. About seven. I guess not. So I love her ideas, but I think that that her ideas come really easy to her, where to me I'd have to really, really think about it. I'd have to super think to do some of the stuff that she does. But I mean, everybody starts somewhere. Hi, Michelle. Let me see. How's the biz, Michelle? Things working out? Aw, we love you guys. This is such a fun community. I mean, my last community was really fun too, but I've been in other communities, not crafting ones, but others that aren't nearly as vibrant and fun as this one. This one's just my favorite. Everybody is just so nice. Okay. Oh, I guess I did it on this side already. Okay. So there's that, and I want to make sure that this part goes in the back. Or, yeah, here. Okay, I think I'll just glue this on and then I'll do the the scoring after. This is looking so good. Who would have thought that you could do this with cardboard? It's been like an obsession, guys. So I'm probably a little more geeky about this than normal people. But like I said, I've been super fascinated with using cardboard for crafting and making it where nobody would even know that that's your Amazon box in there. So I'm so happy that I finally learned it. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Maybe just my ruler. Nice. That's awesome, Michelle. Yeah, just stick with it, because no matter what, you'd probably be doing these things anyway, right? Where is that? Oh, here it is. Okay. You'd probably be creating anyway, because content creators can't not create, And so you might as well, if you feel, inclined to, you might as well just sell your stuff. You have really good stuff too. And the idea about, using your stuff as, or inside of planners, that's something I haven't seen before. I did run across, because I was looking for Haunted Mansion stuff. And should I put this in the beginning and then just like leave this open for another one of these maybe? Or, yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, because it's not probable that I will actually use like beads or anything like that, so I can't really hide like an elastic. I mean, without covering the spine again, I don't really want to do that. So, and where's that thing? Here we go. This glue dries real fast. All right, oops. This one wants to be weird. There we go. Okay. So, very manly. I think he'll like this, but I better put a clip over here. And ideally, and I didn't think about it, but I would have probably used double-sided tape. But then again, it doesn't always work perfectly. But I think this is going to be really nice, even if it ends up being like pretty full, it'll be perfect. And it'll just be something full of Todd's keepsakes. I'll probably end up putting some pictures of us in here and stuff like that, because we've done a lot of things together and we have a lot of like goofy pictures and stuff. I don't know if this will be a Christmas present. Maybe. Maybe, maybe. Maybe, maybe this and a big old Fortnite gift card. So he could buy a whole bunch of stuff. Ezra, I got some new skins for Fortnite. And so I am excited about those. And if anybody doesn't know what Fortnite is, you can watch me playing and hear me geeking out a little bit about that. I have one video on my channel. I'm probably going to put more videos on there, but I'll put them all in a playlist so that, you know, anybody who's not interested in that can, you know, skip those. That way you can just go to the playlists that are interesting for you. But Ezra, I got Michael Myers, which was really something I had been waiting for. And then I also got like a I guess you'd just call her like a pretty witch or whatever. But then she turns like there's an emote that you can do, and it turns her like really super ugly. So it's a fun one. They're fun. Okay, so the next thing I think I want to do is, let me show you guys really quick, just so you can kind of get a quick glimpse of what's coming up for the Patreon project. And this one is called Autumn Enchantment, and that might sound familiar to some of you guys because I just did a Autumn Enchantment folio that I believe it's published in the shop. Oh, we used to do Animal Crossing, Kelcats. That's so cute. We've done a lot of video games, Ezra and I. Well, our whole family. Todd and I were really into video games before the kids were born, and then after we started having kids, I gave it up because I knew that if I didn't, that I would be either fighting with the kids or, you know, for the video games, or I'd probably be playing too much. Yeah, Animal Crossing is it's a sweet game. So, except the part where that one, like yells at you. What was his name? What's his name? He's like a gopher or something like that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Does your characters visit each other's islands? That's really funny. What am I looking for? My ruler. I'm really bummed though, Ezra, because now I don't know if you ever played any of season 3, but they had these really cool boss cars, and one of them was called the Lockjaw, which I did get. And there's another one that's an SUV that's real similar to the Lockjaw, but it's an SUV. And I've been waiting for it to go into the shop for like a long, long time. And now I just bought 2 new skins, and I feel like I can't justify buying the SUV. Oh, yeah, Rossetti. I wonder why they don't have him anymore. I didn't like him anyway. Oh, really? That's interesting. He scared the kids. That's really interesting. Okay, so now I think what I'm going to make are, I'm going to take these coins probably out of these and just put them into a piece of parchment. So, I don't know if they're not supposed to be touched or something, but anyway, I'll fix it so they won't be handled, just in case that's a thing. I know. He was infuriating, right? Ezra, I bought that game. I actually bought 2 games on Steam because Danny wants me to play Left 4 Dead 2, and then the game that you told me, and I don't know, I get the two names mixed up because they're similar. But anyways, I got that. Excuse me, I got that game too. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. Did you see that they're having a Castlevania one? We used to play Castlevania like way back when video games were like super pixelated. I don't know what it's like now, but I liked it back then. It was fun. I'm sure it's probably a lot more entertaining now than it was before. Oh, I did something weird here. Okay. So I think I want to get some double-sided tape, so I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely a lot more simple than they are now. Yeah, Castlevania was fun. We started playing World of Warcraft, and that ended up just being kind of, I don't know. It wasn't really, it would have been our thing if it was, if we understood what we were doing wrong, and why our quests weren't tracking together. So it just kind of made it a bummer, you know. If you want a nightmare, Ezra, try playing Fortnite on your phone. I had to play on my phone to earn a specific skin. And I did that. And I never want to play on my phone again. Okay. Throne and Liberty. What's the time period? Oh, you have. Yeah, it is awful. I needed to get, I wanted to get this skin called Katarina. She's a girl with, like, cat ears on. She's so, so cute. And her hair is blue, and I don't know. She's just adorable. And I really wanted her, so I toughed it out and got 100,000 XP so that I could get her and her back bling and everything. She has this little backpack with a baby Meowscles inside. It's really cute. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I really love parchment paper. I got this parchment paper. I didn't really even know what it was. This one says it's uncirculated, so I better just, I don't know, fold this back just in case it's a problem if I opened it. All right, that's good. Yeah, I love parchment envelopes. And parchment paper is so nice because it's thicker than vellum. So it's nice and strong. Guess I'll make one more for this. This isn't really a coin. All this is it's a $20 gaming token. 0.999 fine silver. So anyway, it's probably something his grandpa gave him. He's a Okay, Kelly, you go do that. Um, let's see. I think this side needs cut. High fantasy, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, so it's not like, I mean, I kind of feel like, what was the one with with the zombies and the little girl and the guy? I just can't remember the name of it, but it's like a super popular game. Oh, The Last of Us. I felt like the voice acting and stuff was pretty good on that. Pretty decent. I also have the Walking Dead game, but I think it's just part one. And that one's okay. I like the other one a little bit better. Different zombies, different little girl. Yeah. Funny. This one ended up having a little bit of a pouch in it, but I think that's a good. I think that works. Uh-oh. Stop this. Okay. Yeah, we're all getting ideas from each other today. That's what this is for. This is a good thing. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the pouches because I really don't want to put them. Oh, you know what? I could put them inside of here. That's what I can use this for because I know we've got more coins and stuff. So, and that way I don't have to figure out a closure for these pouches. They'll just be in here like protecting that. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. I would absolutely love it if you posted a picture of that, of your project. Yeah, please do that. I'd like everybody to share what they're doing. I mean, especially if it's something, if it's a different craft than junk journaling, that's totally fine. Bonus points though if you can tell us how we can use it in junk journaling. So this is turning out pretty darn good. I am really, really happy with this. I'm not quite sure what to do next. Let me think. I guess I could make another of these with maybe with two. Yeah, why not? I think this would work. Okay, so this is 4. So it's going to be half. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So to make this kind of spine that I made for the previous set of pages, all I'm doing is I have a 4-inch piece of paper and I'm just scoring it at every half inch. I'm not sure that's gonna work though. I think I forgot the 1/4 inch scores, but maybe I could just make them all 1/2 inch. I think that's what I did last time. Oh, hang on a sec. Turn this backward. We'll just see how this goes. Okay, so there's 1, 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna get 2, which actually is probably good. I think 3 might have been a little bit too big. So, yeah. And then we can just cut this one off. So has anybody watched any Halloween movies? What are you guys doing for Halloween? Anything? We have never ever had the pleasure of having trick-or-treaters ever to any of our houses, which is really sad. I think people just, do different stuff now. It's just, I guess it's just a little dangerous for. Although I have heard that maybe Ezra told me this, but maybe not. Maybe Hallie did, but I have heard that nobody actually has ever had a razor blade in their apple or anything in their candy, but I could be wrong about that. which is not to say that sending your kids out to knock on strangers' doors would be a safe thing to do. Hey, Kelly. Welcome back. All right, so I think this one's going to fit in just right. I can overlap that and it's going to fit right inside of that, which is going to be great. So for a 3-inch spine, you can fit, you know, five of these hinge things a 1/2 inch apart. Nice. I'm going to look right now. Ezra, I love that. That is so cute. Hang on, I gotta look on Facebook too. Oh, neat. That's pretty cool. So, do you just put the, hold on a sec. Can you guys see it? That's the palette that Kelcat's just printed. So, do you put like powder paint in there? That's like an optical illusion, that picture. Yeah, same. See, that's what is intriguing to me about having a printer, a 3D printer, is being able to make whatever it is that I want. So let me ask you this. Is it more expensive to print your own things, or is it more economical than, I mean, and taking under consideration, you know, your gas for going to the store or whatever, you know, is it comparable in price or is it more expensive? Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. All right, you guys, look. Now I've got 5 of these. I think what I'll do with one of these, instead of making a pocket, is I'll make like a whole fold out, I think, and then actually maybe put signatures inside of that one. So it would look something like, let's see. Yeah, I understand that. And I don't really, like I said, I don't really love going places. So for me, I would be absolutely fine, you know, printing my own things. It would be a convenience for me to do that. I think I'm going to do this with double-sided tape this time. Sometimes the double-sided tape dries a little bit though, and it doesn't end up being as strong. Painter's tape, like the blue tape. I love blue tape. It's like one of my favorite tapes. Isn't that weird that somebody would have a favorite tape? Okay, so whatever. Okay. So here's sort of how this would look. And then it would come out, and I'll put a signature here, close it up, and let's see. And I think instead of actually doing a paper signature, because I'm almost sure that Todd would never actually write in this. He's just not a writing guy. It might be better to let's see. Oh goodness. $60. That's too much. So let's see. Let me see how I can do this. I might want to actually score this at a 1/2 inch, because if I do that, that means that I will be able to have some bulk in here with no problem. So I'll have a spine, a thick spine like this. You can make laminate. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was thinking, like, how would you print laminate pouches? But I get it. Yeah, I have a laminator too. And just because, you know, it's me, I have to have everything. Let me see. Well, if I do it that way, and I want it to come out again, let's see. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Yeah. It's funny that you say that, because I'm fairly sure that each one of us in my family are neurodivergent to some degree. So I completely get it. Okay, I think I will try something else here. See if this works. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know if it's going to work. Looks like it might. Okay, I'll go with it. Why not? Okay. All right, so now I have something that will fold out, and it's thicker. So now I can put other things inside of here, and probably what I'll do is maybe do one signature here and one here. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to think about it a little bit longer to decide what I want to put in there. And I think also I'm going to need to I think I'm going to need to see what other keepsakes I have, like photos and stuff, and see what I can do with that. But anyway, this is turning out pretty great. I'm really happy with it. Let's see, what else can we do? How about some flip outs? Okay. What's everyone having for dinner today? And nobody ever answered the question about Halloween movies. Did anybody see any scary movies, or are you gonna? I was going to watch all of the Saw movies, and I don't know, I guess I just lost interest. They're okay, but you know, whenever any kind of series goes long, it just gets kind of boring. You know, I didn't do horror movies. Ezra will tell you that I was afraid of horror movies for a very, very long time, probably for a good, 25 years. Um, because my parents used to watch them, you know, and so I got to watch my first zombie movie when I was 5, and that was like, I think it was really traumatic for me. So it took me a long time to it took me a long time to be able to watch scary movies again. But now, I don't know. I do like them still. They're pretty fun. But it depends. My favorites are like the old 70s ones, probably the ones that you watched. Calcats, me too. What true crime documentaries are you watching, Kelly? Soup sounds good. Yeah. Yum. So there's a quick flip out, and we can do a little thing by adding a magnet so this will stay up. So let's do that real quick. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yep, I watched the Halloweens, Friday the 13th, all those from the 70s, right? So, like late 70s, early 80s. And, yeah. Yeah, I like using magnets a lot. I learned this from Monique, and it's been demonstrated a few times through a few different people that we know. So, so you can see, I'm just going to let this dry right here, and once it's dry, I'm going to take this, or I'll put glue on here, and then just a little dot though, and then I'll close it. So what inevitably happens if I'm not really careful, and I haven't been a lot in the past, is I'll put too much glue and it'll just glue shut. Was that one on Netflix, Kelly? Because I was looking at it thinking I might watch that. I haven't really been um, interested in the Zodiac killer as far as a true crime documentary, but I did just watch the one on the Menendez brothers. But I think we've already had this conversation though. So okay, I wonder. Yeah, I think I'll just do it with this. Yep. Yeah, so some of the other ones, I don't know if you've ever seen like Wicker Man from the 70s. It's just really super weird. And, some of those ones I really like because they're just so weird. And the 70s was just a weird time for movies, you know. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to glue this on top of here. And then I'll glue the sides down in a minute, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've watched or listened to a lot of true crime. So, like even like some really weird and obscure ones. You don't have to say sorry, Ezra. You don't have to say sorry if you have to go away from the keyboard for a minute. Okay? It's all good. You got to take care of my grandboys over there. I'm sure they want your attention. And my grandboys are, in case you guys don't know, they are named Kaniki and Kaniki and I'm sorry, Zuko. And that's because they're dogs. But that's what I call them, my grandboys. All right. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I think this is going to be good. Yeah. For babies. Aww. He's adorable. They are just both so adorable. I love those guys so much. Killer Kaneki. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, it's probably time for me to start cleaning up because if I don't clean up, I'm probably going to hop on Fortnite and never clean up my mess. So I will talk to you guys while I'm cleaning up my mess. Okay, I want to see that picture. Aw. Oh, what a cute boy. That is so cute. What a little booga. Whoops. Now I just shut off my whole Twitch window. It's, I have sort of a tricky thing here set up here, so yeah, I'm not sure if okay, I didn't. I have to set this up as a wireless display, so what ends up happening is I get confused with you know, which is which. So now I lost the whole well, whatever. It's fine. I'll just watch the Twitch page. If only I could get my mouse to work. I might need a new mouse, you guys, because this is just not. Oh no. Oh, okay. Great. Now I just disconnected. Well, I mean, I'm pretty much done, and so I'll let you guys go. I usually hop off about 5 minutes before 2. I don't know why. It's just what I do. But thank you guys so much for being here. You guys make my Tuesdays so much more fun, and I really appreciate you guys. So if you guys want to come back, or you guys want to see this one again, you can catch it here on Twitch, this channel, for the next couple of weeks. And if it's beyond that couple of weeks, you can always get this on the playlist, the Twitch playlist on my YouTube channel, which is at Junk Journal Boss. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and head off and say goodbye, and thanks for being here, and see you next week.